welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I wanted to take you through 3 quick easy lunchtime recipes. All 3 are half an hour maximum to make, so really super quick and easy. You can make these in the morning, you can take them to work with you, you can just store them in the fridge. So meal prepping, super simple, super quick, easy, really simple ingredients. You don't need anything fancy. So we're gonna make a miso aubergine or miso eggplant baked in the oven. We're gonna do one of my favorite easy meal prepping things is just some mushrooms on the stove with loads of veggies, loads of flavor, amazing. And then we're gonna do a courgette and pea fritter as well. So let's get started. So the oven is preheated to 180 degrees Celsius fan. So if you don't have a fan oven, that's 200 degrees. Now with the aubergine, what I'm going to do is just simply cut it down the middle, creating 2 halves just like that. And then what I'm going to do with the aubergine is I'm just going to do like a little crisscross structure or crisscross cut down the middle. So crossing it one way and then crossing it the other way. Now you're not cutting all the way through, you're just scoring it sort of halfway down so that it looks like that. And you're going to do that for both. That way the miso paste is just going to go all the way through, and it's also going to cook the aubergine a lot quicker, so you get a lot of flavor and it doesn't take as long. So I'm just going to place those on a baking tray. I've just got some tinfoil on that baking tray. So with the miso paste, I've just put a teaspoon of miso paste in the glass, and then I put a couple of teaspoons of water in there as well. And all I'm going to do, super simple, is I'm just going to spread that and pour that over the eggplant. Koa is in the room with me. I think he's probably telling me he wants his breakfast. So that's the eggplant done for now. So we're just going to put it in the oven just for 20 minutes. He's enjoying that breadstick. So while that's in the oven, we're gonna crack on with the mushrooms. So I've just got a nice big pan here, and I'm going to put that on a nice low heat. And then I've just got a bit of coconut oil, so I'm just going to give that little spray in there. So I finally chopped up some red onion, so the red onion is going to go in there. I'm just gonna cook that for a couple of minutes until it starts to soften down slightly. Then while I'm doing that, and while that's cooking away, we can get on with our fritters. So I'm just got in a mixing bowl, I'm just going to crack 2 eggs. Okay, I've had to bring my little kitchen helper to help me. So with the eggs, I've just whisked them together. And then what I did previously was I grated some courgette. I finely grated it. It's just half a courgette that's going to go in there. And I put it in some kitchen roll to take out the moisture. So we're just gonna whisk that through. And then I've got 50 grams of frozen peas. They've defrosted, but the peas are gonna go in there as well. Now with these fritters, I love them because they're a meal in their own right. So they've got greens and fiber and protein and healthy fats. We've got some flaxseed. So I'm just gonna put half a tablespoon of flaxseed in there. And then 2 tablespoons of plain flour, just gonna go in there. Some pink Himalayan salt, and that's it. So we're just gonna give it a quick whisk through. Yeah, clapping, are you excited? The flaxseed, as well as adding healthy fats, also adds some amazing flavor as well. Got a non-stick frying pan, that's just started going on a low heat. So Koa is going a little bit further away. And the onions have softened. So in here, what I've got is 2 red peppers chopped up, the other half of the courgette chopped up as well, and 2 tomatoes finely chopped. So they're all gonna go in there. So they've gone in with the onions, and again, we're just gonna cook them down slightly. Now, even though it's a non-stick pan, I still like to put a bit of coconut oil spray. Again, it's just a spray, so there's not much going on there because we've already got the flaxseed for our healthy fats. And what we're gonna do is just spoon a bit of the mixture in the pan at a time to make the little fritters. Good boy, you're doing ever so well, sweet pea. Yeah, 1 second. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. So we've got the fritters in there, and they're just going to cook for about a few minutes on each side. I think this little boy wants his breakfast. So yeah, they're cooking in the pan, and then here we have the onions and all the veggies just cooking down for a little bit for the moment. What's the breakfast? Yeah. So we're now feeding Cara at the same time. So I flipped over the fritters. They were just cooked for a couple of minutes on one side, flipped them over. The veggies have now been going for about 5 minutes. So I've got 250 grams of chestnut mushrooms. I've washed them, I've chopped them up, and they're going to go in the pan with all the veggies. Okay, so these fritters are now done. So they cooked for another couple of minutes. So I have maybe 1 or 2 more fritters to get out of this mix. Putting them in there. See, all of these recipes are so easy that you can make them all at the same time while feeding a baby. And there we have it, the fritters are done. We got 5 out of that mix. And they're super delicious, super easy to make. They were done within, just checking my timer, they were done within 12 minutes. So really, really quick and easy to make. Makes a perfect meal in its own right, but you can put it with salad. So if you want to bulk it out a bit, you can. Personally, I love just having these with some root vegetables on the side, some greens on the side like broccoli, even green beans. A lovely salad dressing with like tahini and lemon would be amazing as well. So they are a great, quick, easy lunch to make. You can meal prep it in the morning, store them in the fridge. You can even store these in the freezer. Just make sure you defrost them thoroughly. So that is one meal already done. The veggies with the mushrooms and all those amazing Mediterranean veg, they've all been cooking for about 10 minutes now. So I'm just gonna add in half a teaspoon of garlic granules and 1 heaped teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And again, just a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. The seasoning is always my favorite part, just adding in all of those amazing flavors. Just give that another stir through, and we're going to continue cooking this for another 5 to 10 minutes or so. We just want the mushrooms to really cook through, and then towards the end we're going to add in some spinach as well. Okay, so the aubergine has done 20 minutes in the oven, so I'm just putting it to one side. Now I've got some baby spinach here, so I'm just going to take a small handful of baby spinach, and what we want to do is we just want to remove any of the stalks. So if you've got some of the thicker stalks, we just want to take that off, and then we're just going to place the baby spinach on top of the eggplant. And then I have some cottage cheese. So what I'm going to do is just get a little teaspoon of cottage cheese and just place 3 teaspoons along the length of each half of the aubergine on top of that spinach. The cottage cheese just adds such a lovely tangy flavor. So that's how it looks with the spinach and then the cottage cheese on top. And then again, we're just going to put that back in the oven, and that's just going to go in there for a further 10 minutes. So the eggplant has come out of the oven now, that's all done, and the veggies I've just taken off the stove as well, so they're all done too. So in just half an hour, we have made the roasted miso eggplant, we've made the pea and courgette fritters, and we've also made an amazing Mediterranean mushroom veggie sort of ratatouille. So they're all so delicious. So like I said, the fritters in themselves are a meal. The eggplant I love to have with some quinoa on the side, maybe a quinoa salad, or even just on top of a salad would be amazing. And then the mushroom ratatouille, I just love to have with some eggs or some tofu as well, or just having it again just with some quinoa, some rice, even noodles. I had it with noodles last week. It's just so versatile. So pasta, that would be so great. You could just quickly whip up some pasta and just take it to work. The mushrooms are a perfect working lunch, so you can just put it in your Tupperware with the pasta, for example, take it to work, you know, whack it in the microwave, and you've got a really healthy, amazing lunch. The miso aubergine, I mean, it's the morning, but I feel like I'm just gonna go and eat that right now. I can smell it. It smells incredible. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, quick video showing you how to make 3 amazing recipes for lunch within half an hour. So it doesn't have to be time consuming to eat healthy. And also we managed to do it while feeding this little bub his breakfast. So they are, when I say they're easy to make, they are so easy to make. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who you think would, benefit from this lunchtime inspiration. And let me know if you have any other suggestions of little quick videos that you want me to film, record for you. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I hope you have a fantastic week. If you make any of these recipes, then please tag me on Instagram at HerUniqueGlow, because I always love to see them, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye guys.